you guys not being able to get back to where you wanted to be?
I don't know if it's changed. I think, the third quarter, they outscored us by 11, which gave them the lead. But I thought we played, we brought it tonight, and they just made a couple more shots. They're very, very good defensively, forced us into some tough jump shots, some tough attacks at the rim. But I have nothing really to say about tonight. I thought we rebounded, for the most part. We got rebounded by 10, but I thought we battled. And, we had a lot of energy.
LeBron, can you talk about the maturation process of Paul George? Since the last time you saw him, you shut him down the first half. You guys did. The second half, he got loose a little bit and scored some points. Can you talk about the changes in his game you've seen since last time you played?
I think the biggest change is the confidence. When when your team look at you as the go-to guy, the confidence. Your confidence raised, and you go out there and you do it every night. And that's what he's been doing so far this season.
LeBron, the ball was moving in the first half, and then it started sticking a little or staying on the same side of the floor in the second half. Their defense or what you guys stopped doing?
I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, their defense is number one in the league, and they make you do things that at times you don't want to do, or force you into shots that you don't want to take. But I thought we had some really good looks in the second half. I thought Rio had a couple great looks. I thought Shane had some great looks. I had some really good looks at the rim that didn't go down that I'm capable of making. So it was a combination of both.
What did you see from their second unit compared with last year? The bench got a little bit deeper. What did you see from them? Anything different?
They're a better team, but they're starting lineup team. They're plus 90 for a reason, and C.J. Watson gives them a little. Scola gave them a little tonight, but they're a starting lineup group, and we understand that.
LeBron, you're shooting. You haven't had a lot of games like this. Again, their defense, you just feel a little off. I noticed at the end of the first quarter, they needed a 20-second timeout just to take you out, played the whole second half. Is this just the end of a week-long 4-game trip?
Well, it was a tough week for us, and we knew this was going to be a very, very tough game. At the end of the week, and I think we were all excited to get back in Miami, get back home for these next 2 weeks. I didn't shoot the ball particularly well tonight, but that's not all of my game. I was still able to rebound the ball at a high level. So, I'll take my second worst shooting of the season.
You get next Wednesday back home. So is this maybe add a little more incentive, or just something you go to school on a little more against them?
No, we get better, and we look at the film, and we move on to the next game. This is a long season. You don't hold your head low on one loss, especially being a veteran ball club. We understand we had our chances tonight. We played some good ball at times, and at times they did what they wanted to do as well. But we can't think about next Wednesday. We think about our next game.
This is the first time I've seen that goaltending review. Does it go far enough when it's reversed and you got to go to jump ball?
That was pretty good. The refs was on it, and I thought it was a pretty good block as well, and it worked out in our favor.
You and Paul spent a lot of time dueling tonight. How was that as competition? Did you enjoy that?
Nah. Of course I did. I love competition.
Did you guys talk at all? Did you guys say anything interesting?
We're just two guys that, striving to be great. That's all.
How much does Hibbert take you guys out of what you normally would want to do, and how accustomed have you gotten to playing against him?
He takes a lot of teams out of what they're accustomed to doing, because he's so great at the rim and protecting the rim, and they allow him to use his verticality rule more than anyone in our league, and he does a great job of changing your offense and making you take contested shots at the rim or contested jump shots.
Do you have the things to thwart him or counter him as you see this team more often?
Yeah. We have enough. And like I said, they're a very good team, and they're off to a great start. And we're not the team that we want to be in April right now, and that's okay. That's exactly what we want. We want to continue to get better every month.
Is Greg part of this as this thing plays out over here?
We hope so.
Did you feel the game was still there to take for you guys in the final minutes?
Well, we was down 86-81 with a possession, and I came down air ball one, and they was able to. I don't know what happened after that, or David West made a left hand jump hook. They put him up 88-81, and like 30 seconds left, and we had a timeout, and D-Wade missed a three, and then Lance Stevenson got a cheap bucket after that. So at that point, being down 9, we didn't have much left.
Do you feel like they struggled offensively? You all didn't really put it on them early in that first half, and they were able to stay around a little bit? Do you feel like they struggled in the first half?
We struggled too. We didn't shoot the ball well. You know, we went in with a 7-point lead on the road. You know, so we had our chances.
Hey, LeBron, Lance Stevenson pregame used the word championship game, kind of describing it to them. Do you think that they came out the game a little differently than you did?
No. There's two teams that wanted to win. Championship game in December. I don't know. I don't really get too involved with that, man. We came out with a mindset that we want to get a win to end this road trip the right way. You know, over 500. You know, and we had our chances. And we just didn't capitalize, you know, the best way we could. But I thought for the most part we played a great game.